Hello, and welcome to Verbling. I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, I will be teaching you vocabulary to use in the office. Some basic nouns for office equipment and normal stuff you have in your office. And also some normal phrases and collocations of these words using how do we use these words in normal office conversation and some other normal office conversation type vocabulary. We will be doing that through a mix and match, looking at pictures, what are they identifying the objects, and then some simple fill in the blank exercises, as well as some general discussion as we go along. I'll maybe throw out some questions for you and talk about your office life a little bit as we go along, learning the vocabulary. Plus, obviously, if anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them related to our general topic or otherwise. I don't care. Okay. Had a little problem opening the Hangout, but finally people are coming in. Hello, Patricia.
Hello, Oakley.
How are you?
Fine, thanks. Are you?
I'm pretty good. Patricia, well, I'm going to procrastinate for just a minute. Speaking of office words. Do you know the word procrastinate?
Sorry?
Do you know the word procrastinate? I'm writing it in the Verbling chat box for you.
No.
Okay, we also say to put off. I'm kind of wasting time, or I'm putting off, I'm delaying, I'm procrastinating. Starting the class, I'm waiting to see if more students show up. As a way of procrastinating, your avatar, your picture for Google, you look like Heidi in the mountains. Where is that picture?
Switzerland.
What's that?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Oh, well, there you see. Not too far off. Okay. I'm in the Alps. I'm in the general area. Okay. Yeah. All right. Looking like Heidi in the movie. Okay.
Thanks.
Looks great. Looks very, very beautiful there. Okay, we've got some others joining us now, so we can get started. Let me quickly welcome Roberto. Hello, Roberto.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. All right, I'm good. Welcome to the class. Hello, Max. Hey there, hi there. Ho there.
Oh, hello again.
Hello again.
Hello.
And Hajar has joined us again. Hello, Hajar. Hi, Hajar. You there?
Yes.
Okay. Found your microphone? All right. Welcome to the class, Hajar. Dookie dook.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to have you back again. All right, we're going to start real simple here, kids. We're going to be looking at, well, mix and match pictures and what are these things? And do you ever use them at your job? Patricia, starting with picture number 1, what is this thing?
Okay. It's fax, no. Filling cabinet, no. There's drivers, maybe drivers or...
And I shouldn't, actually, I was wrong. I asked the question in a very wrong way. I should have said, what are these things? What is this? These are...
No, stick paper, no. Briefcase.
These are scales. All right, and what do we...
Scales.
Scales. And what do we use scales for?
Yes, I have a scale in my kitchen.
You have scales in your kitchen. Okay, well, that makes sense. And what do you use scales for?
Sorry, no, I don't understand.
What do you use scales for? What is the
Okay,
purpose of scales?
okay, for prepare a dessert, for example.
Okay, well, we use them to weigh things,
To weigh things, yes.
to measure weight or to weigh things. Right.
Okay, correct.
Okay.
Thanks.
Roberto, what is this primitive device? They're still around, actually. What is this thing?
I think it's
A little phone on top of it. Lots of buttons.
maybe a filing cabinet.
No, it's not a filing cabinet. No, certainly not. It makes a noise like if it makes a noise like this. Beep 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 boop. Beep!
Yes, a fax machine.
Oh yeah, the noise helps, doesn't it? Yeah, you bet. Yeah, that's a fax machine. All right. What is a fax machine used for?
For send information.
Sure, information, documents, even pictures, graphs, information. That's right. Do you ever use a fax machine anymore, Roberto?
Yes, I've used a fax machine. Yes.
Okay. Do you use it anymore though nowadays?
No, nowadays is I think it's out of time. I think.
Oh, yeah, you can do a scan. Now we just do a scan. We use a scanner, and we can send. If we need pictures of things sent, we can use a scanner from computer to computer, right? In a file. Sure. Not a big deal. Okay. Moving on. Let me quickly say hello to Na. Hello, Na. Hi, Na. Welcome to the class. Na, you there? Okay, while we're waiting for Na. Max, what is number 3?
Briefcase.
Indeed. Do you have a briefcase, Max?
No, but I had.
You had one,
Yeah.
but it got stolen at the bus stop. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe if you're good, you'll get another briefcase for your birthday. Okay, yes, a briefcase, of course, is used for carrying your documents from place to place, maybe a laptop or who knows what all you might want to throw in there. Okay, Hajar, what's number 4? What's that thing?
It's the desk.
Number 4, here. I don't think it's a desk. I hope not. Hajar, I'll give you a better look. I'll give you a real life visual in my office if you want. Here you go. I have one right here. Okay, can you see me? Oh, look. Here's mine. There it is. In my office, got my old Snickers bar. That's right. A little commercial for Snickers. Got that right in there. What's that? Okay. What's that thing I just showed you?
Can I answer?
Uh,
What?
Hajar, you're breaking up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Past
now I can.
paper basket.
Okay. Long A, waste paper. Waste paper basket. Okay, there it is. Throw your old candy wrappers and paper in there. All right. Do you have a waste paper basket beside your desk, Hajar?
Yes.
You do. Okay. Well, we have that in common, at least. I do too.
If I said
Mac?
just if I said just basket, would you understand me?
Well, I mean, it depends on the context, of course. If you said throw the paper in the basket, I would know exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you meant. But if you said, "Oops, I dropped my basket," I don't know. Maybe you're carrying fruit to your grandmother's house. I'm not sure. So
Okay.
in context, sure. Nah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, there you are. Okay. This one's a little trickier because it's a little primitive, and I'm going to have to scroll down to show you more words here. Oh, I can now do that because, all right,
Yeah.
one of these words. All right, what are these?
Yeah.
Do you know? A little primitive now.
Last one, files.
They're files. Okay, now, of course, files, these are hard copy, we say in English, all right? Means it's actually made out of paper. Of course, most of us keep our files on soft copy or files on our computer, right? Do you have any hard? No, go ahead.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yeah.
Number 4. I know number 4, rubbish bin. This right or no?
Yeah, you can call this a rubbish bin. That's not a problem at all. A bin is very British. Americans just say can, a rubbish can or a garbage can. British use bin, but generally a very small one, you know, not one you'd have in your kitchen or not one you see on a city street, but one that's only, you know, I don't know, 16 centimeters tall. A very small one is a waste paper basket because it's only meant for papers beside a desk, not for a lot of garbage. So you wouldn't really call that a bin, you know. The one in your office would not. Anybody would understand you most certainly, but you probably wouldn't in daily life call it a bin. Okay, number. Look at that. Number 6. Of course, this is quite obvious. All right, you got an easy one, Patricia.
It's easy. Computer.
Yeah, it's a computer, and I'm sure you know what that is, and I'm sure you use one because you're doing it right now. Okay. Roberto, how about number 7?
Photocopy. Photocopy.
Photocopier, right, or simply a copy machine is very common. Roberto, now tell me the truth. Have you ever used the photocopier to copy parts of your body onto pictures?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. You don't have to admit it. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Max, what's this thing? Number 8.
What difference between 8 and 9?
9, I'm more concerned with this little this thing here, this part.
Okay.
They are the same thing. 8 and 9 are the same thing, but 9, they want the vocabulary word for this drawer. Ah! Okay, I just said it. Well, I ruined 9. 9 is a drawer, okay? 8 is
Okay, it's fill-in cabinet.
filing cabinet. These are
File.
files. So you put the files in the drawer in the filing cabinet. Files go in the bottom drawer in the filing cabinet. There you go. Yeah. Do you have a filing cabinet?
Some kind of.
A type
But
of filing?
I save in this note paper.
Yeah, right. Many filing cabinets have been converted to other purposes because the world has sort of moved away from paper files. Okay, all right, I gave you 9. Hajar, what's number 10?
It's the desk.
Of course it's the desk. Hajar, do you have a really nice desk? What's your desk like?
It's the metal wood.
Metal and wood? Okay. All right. Do you have any nifty drawers in your desk? Or
You have just one. Yes.
you have one? Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. A little shelf. Do you have any shelves? Like something up here to put your books or other things on? A lamp?
Yes.
All
We
right.
have.
Nice. Okay. You should see my desk. It came in a kit. I had to build it myself, and of course I'm a man, so I refuse to read the instructions when I build something. So the little shelves are upside down. The front legs are on the back legs. You know, I built it like a true man. Ha! Okay, let's go on to your desk. Let's talk about what's on your desk. What's this thing, Nah? That's hard to tell. That's a tough one. Mine did not look like this.
This number 1, yeah.
Yeah. So you can see the other things here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think stapler.
What?
Stapler.
Stapler?
Yeah.
Stapler? No, I don't think it's a stapler. Stapler's later.
Stapler number 6, yeah.
Numbers? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hole punch.
Hole punch. Yeah. This doesn't.
Yeah.
This looks nothing like the hole punch I used to have. But okay. Yeah. I guess it's a hole punch. If we need to punch holes in pieces of paper so we can attach it to a binder, a binder is the thing with like 3 rings in it, and you can put 3 holes in the paper, and then it fits into the binder. Okay.
3 holes.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Americans usually use three ring binders, and that's what we call it actually, a 3-ring binder.
Okay. We
Why?
have 2 holes.
See, that's why America's better than Russia. That's a joke, okay? Just a joke. Yes, we can afford. We're a richer country. We can afford more holes in our binders.
I'll try.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just kidding, everyone. Don't anyone get offended. I'm joking. Patricia, I'm not sure how I cannot type as fast as I can speak, so I don't know how I can possibly write all the sentences that I speak. We'd be here all night. We'd never get through the first 5 pictures. Sorry. Gonna have to
Number
your
2.
listening skills. Number 2, paper clip.
Paper clip.
Okay. Well, what's a paperclip for?
For paper. For
It's
file,
for
no.
paper. Yeah, you're right. It's for paper. For
Mhm.
holding paper together,
Mhm.
right? You use it to hold paper together. Okay. Or you use it to shoot across the room using a rubber band when you're bored. Okay, let me quickly welcome Fernando to the class. Hello, Fernando. Fernando, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, maybe he's still getting settled. I'm not sure. Roberto, number 3. What's this thing?
It's a envelope.
It's an envelope. A-N. It's an envelope. All right. Of course, we don't use these much anymore either. Envelope is used. What do you use an envelope for?
For send letters. For
For
sending
sending
letters.
letters? Yeah. Or maybe for birthday cards nowadays.
Mhm.
Okay. Or they put tickets. If you ever buy tickets, they put tickets in an envelope for some reason. Many places do. All right. Max, number 4.
Plastic. in Russian version. Sorry. Rubber.
Rubber. Yeah. Okay. This is very British. No American. We call this an eraser.
Racer.
Okay. Eraser. Yeah. Most definitely. For Americans, rubber is something entirely different, and we won't get into that. But not something you use in an office. Okay. Number 5. Hajar is gone. Okay. Fernando, are you? Whoops, I'm sorry. Nah. Number 5.
Number 5. In a tree.
In tray.
In a
How can you tell? Is it an in tray or an out tray?
I think
Yeah,
Because
in
it's
a tray and out tray like the same.
okay. Why,
because
Max?
because it's empty.
Because it's empty. Good answer. Oh yeah. All right. Good answer. All right. In tray and out tray. Classic. Okay, your work you have to do goes into the in tray, and the out tray, it's work that you're sending out or sending off to someone else, or means you're done with that work. Just generally for those who have to shuffle paper or you do a lot of paperwork. Okay. Fernando, number 6. Fernando, are you there? I missed Hajar. Hajar, you're back. I don't know if Fernando's not talking. I'm not sure if Fernando, you're muted. If you unmute yourself, if you scroll with your mouse to the top of the page, there's a little microphone icon. It looks like you're muted. If you click that so it's not red, you can talk. When you have a chance, say hello so I know that you can participate. Hajar, number 6 is a what?
It's the pencil sharpener. No,
I don't think so.
no.
If you're not careful, you can injure yourself with this device, this tool.
It's I think the drawing pins.
Drawing pins? No, not drawing pins. You use it to stick two pieces together with a little piece of wire. It goes ka-choom, ka-choom. Okay, you stick your paper down here. Oops, down here. Here's a piece of paper. Oh, you stick it right here. There you go. It's a stapler. Okay, and you have to load it with staples. They're just tiny pieces of wire. Okay, that look like half of a rectangle, and it pushes the wire down through the paper, and you can hold paper together. The stapler. All right, don't stick your finger under the stapler. It really, really hurts. Yeah. Trust me on that one. Hajar, have you ever stapled your finger?
No.
Well, you don't want to do it. Just trust me on that one. Absolutely. Fernando, are you there? Can you speak to me? No? Fernando, give me a shout if you can. Otherwise, I'm just going to pass by you so we can continue. Patricia, number 7, is up.
Calculator.
Calculator. Calculator.
Calculator.
All right. Okay, nowadays, of course, most of us have a calculator function on our computer, another one on our cell phone. So, calculators are hardly ever used. Do you even have any calculators in your house?
No, no more.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Right.
Now in my mobile, in my telephone mobile.
Right. Okay. Okay, Roberto, number 8.
Drawing pins.
Drawing pins. Now, this is totally foreign to me. Very British, drawing pins. As an American, I have no idea what drawing pins are. I mean, I know that they're this now, but I would never know this as a typical American. Americans call these thumbtacks, or simply tacks. Thumbtacks, like that. Okay, you push them in with your thumb. You can put a piece of paper, stick it to the door, stick it to the wall, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Max, number 9.
It's shame, but I don't know. Scissors.
Short I. Scissors.
Scissors.
Scissors. Okay, and
Scissors.
all right, and please remember, Max, no running with the scissors.
And right?
Yes, that's right. Scissors. You cut paper with the scissors. Right. No running with the scissors. All right, please remember that.
How do you call the scissors which you use to cut metal?
Okay, that's a very good question. You call them sheet metal. Slightly different word.
Metal.
Shears. S-H-E-A-R-S. They're called shears. You use they're exactly like scissors, right? But heavy duty. Or tin snips is another one with a shorter, more curved, slightly different tool, but also for cutting metal. Tin snips.
Okay. Tin snips.
Sometimes, actually, Americans call scissors shears. My grandmother called them shears her whole life. It's an old word for scissors. And you use shears to cut the wool on a sheep. Sheep shears. They're basically like heavy-duty scissors, kind of, like extra strong. But those are shears. Yeah, sure, no problem. It's a good question. Thank you. Okay, Hajar, what's number 10? Hajar,
Yes.
number 10.
I don't. It's the. I think it's pencil sharpener.
Pencil sharpener. Absolutely, it is a pencil sharpener. That is correct. Absolutely. And you put your pencil in the hole here and turn it around and it sharpens the end. That's absolutely right. Okay. Very good. Last but not least, Fernando? No? Patricia, back to you, I guess.
Okay. No, cellotape.
Sellotape, I guess. For this lesson, I'd never heard of that word before in my life. Again, it's British information I'm using. Americans would call this, first of all, it would be a tape dispenser, something that gives out a little bit of something at a time is a dispenser. If you have an ice cream, you want to make an ice cream cone, you put your cone under the ice cream dispenser. If you're at 7-Eleven and you want a soda, you put your little wax cup under the dispenser and pour the soda out. So the tape gives a little at a time. This is a tape dispenser for me. They note here, about the trays, the in tray, the out tray. Oh, possibly a pending tray. That means it's waiting. Talk about erasers. In English, scotch is a drink. Well, scotch is also a drink in American English. A little snotty there. Scotch is a kind of tape for Americans, but apparently not for Brits. We have several kinds of tape. There's Scotch tape, which is the clear tape. We have duct tape, which is the heavy-duty tape you use for pipes. We have packing tape, and there's a few other kinds of tape. Insulating tape. There's a lot of different kinds of tape. Electrical tape, the black tape that you use, we call it electrical tape. Lots of different kinds of tape, actually. And by the way, it is not duct tape, quack, quack. It is duct tape. But every American you ever hear will say it. It will sound like duck, quack, quack, duct tape. We just don't pronounce the T. Okie doke. Moving on. All right. Let's some vocabulary we use in the office, doing jobs around the office. Let's look at some verbs. What nouns do these verbs here co-locate with? What goes with a problem, an inquiry, a customer? Okay, Fernando, no, still not. Still no microphone? Okay. Roberto.
Yes.
Okay.
Deal with.
Deal with a problem. Yeah. Okay. An inquiry, a customer. Yeah, I'm with you there. Roberto, you ever had to deal with a problem at work? Never?
Yes, always. There is some
Every
problems. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Do you have to deal with customers in your job, Roberto?
Yes, I
Mhm.
I have to deal with customers in my job.
Okay. Okay.
To send the customer more appeals to me.
Appeals to you? Okay. Arrange a. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, Max. Anyway, your turn, Max. What do you do with a letter, a fax, an email?
To send.
Yeah, all right. Send a letter. Send an email. Okay, obviously. I'm sure you do that from time to time. Who doesn't? Really? Okay, Hajar, moving on. What verb goes with a meeting, a date, accommodation?
It's orange.
Arrange, arrange.
Arrange.
Yeah, arrange. Not orange. Second syllable stress, and the second A is the long A sound. So arrange. Yeah, okay, you arrange a meeting, you arrange a date, you arrange accommodation. Okay, fair enough. Sometimes we also say set a meeting or set a date. We don't set accommodation, though. It's always arrange accommodation. All right. Great. Roberto, back to you.
I'm not sure, but I think it's do.
I think you're right. Do paperwork, do the accounts, do the filing. Remember, anything that says work, you do work. So anything, do paperwork, do work, do homework, do housework. Anything with the word work in it, we always use do in English. Do the accounts, do the filing. Anything that seems to be a task or a job, like doing the accounts, do the filing, then it's work. You can kind of think of it that way. We usually use do for those types of actions. Anything we really consider as a task, a job, a chore. All right. Max, and last of all here.
To make a phone call.
Yeah, make some photocopies, make a complaint. Sure. Make the arrangements. All right. Sure, very good. Okay. You can also, by the way, you can make an inquiry, or you can make a problem, I suppose, if you wanted to. Okay. More jobs around the office. Each of these nouns go with a correct group of words. We're doing the same thing we just did, except kind of backwards. The verbs in the box go with one of these nouns. Hajar, you meet or see or deal with. Which noun?
It's a meeting.
Which these verbs, all three verbs go with one of these nouns. Oh, a meeting. Oh, I see. Meet a meeting? No, that's not it. See a meeting? No. Deal with a meeting? No. See, you can't meet something that's not alive.
Client.
A client. Long I. Meet a client, right? A client. Actually, yes. Actually, I had this conversation earlier with another student. Earlier today, a client. Somebody in one of my many classes today. Somebody asked me, "What's the difference between?" Actually, it's a funny story. Anyway, we don't have time for it, but. What's the difference between a client and a customer? Many people don't understand that. A customer is anybody who's buying something from you. But in English, we generally use the term a client for somebody, maybe they're buying something, but they're probably buying a service. Okay? So, for example, an internet service provider has clients. You would tend to use clients instead of customers. A masseuse who provides the service of giving a massage has clients. A dentist has clients. You can also say the masseuse or the dentist can also say my customers. That's very normal. It sounds weird if somebody says the restaurant had many clients. That just sounds very strange in English. It doesn't make sense. In fact, that's what my student earlier said to me. There were many clients there at the restaurant. I couldn't even figure out what he was saying. It totally escaped me. It took 5 minutes of conversation for me to understand the concept. He just meant there was a lot of customers in the restaurant. But for a native speaker, that sounds very odd, completely wrong. Okay. Give Fernando another chance. Fernando, are you there? Going once, going twice. Guess not. Okay, Roberto, back to you. Oh, well, okay, you know this one.
A problem.
Yes, deal with, resolve, sort out a problem, look into a problem. What does that mean if you tell a customer, I'll look into it?
Can you repeat, please? I don't understand.
Okay, what does it mean if you, Roberto, told your customer, I quote, I will look into it? What does that mean? What will you do? No? No idea?
No idea. No.
Okay, this is a very extremely common phrase in business English. Okay, I'm going to look into that for you. I'll research it. I'll figure out what the problem is. I'll find out what's going on. I'll follow up.
I will work out.
I will do something. I'll look into it. I'll find out what the problem is. Yeah, basically is what you're telling the person. Okay, you have this problem, I'll look into it. I'll see, okay, why you had this problem. I'll figure out why the problem existed. I'll research it. Very common phrase in business English, right? You're reassuring the customer that you're going to, not only are you going to deal with it or you're going to fix it, but you're going to look into it and find out what's actually going on. Okay, Max. You lose place.
Confirm, cancel.
What?
Call off a meeting.
You lose a meeting?
No.
There's no. Okay, wait a minute. Place, lose. Place. Maybe better.
An order.
Yeah, an order. Yes, you lose an order. That's not good. You place an order. What does that mean? You place an order. I placed an order with the ABC company.
For me, it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's very common in business English. If I tell my boss I placed an order yesterday with the ABC company, that means I officially made an order. Okay. There's receipts. I'm telling my boss that. Of course, I can just say I ordered a part from ABC company, or I can say I placed an order with ABC company. It's a little more formal, and there's a little more of the idea that there's some kind of record. It's a little more official if you place an order.
Okay.
All right, confirm an order. You check to see that your order is actually going through. You cancel an order, call it off. No order. Okay, and then there's about 1 million over here for obviously a meeting. You can arrange a meeting, attend a meeting, be tied up in a meeting. Hajar, have you ever been tied up in a meeting?
I don't understand.
Okay, if you're tied up in a meeting, that means you're stuck in a meeting. You can't escape. Actually, anytime we say I'm tied up, All right, it doesn't mean somebody has kidnapped us. It doesn't mean there's ropes around us. It means I'm really, really busy and I cannot get away from what I'm doing right now. I cannot get out of this. I have to finish what I'm doing, like a meeting. I'm stuck in a meeting. I'm tied up right now.
The same phrase. My hands are tied up.
No,
No.
that's interesting. My hands are tied. Okay. My hands are. My hands are tied. I'm sorry, I can't help you. My hands are tied.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it means that there's nothing you can do. Doesn't mean you're busy. It means there's no way that you can influence a decision or change things. I'm sorry, my hands are tied in the matter. The boss has made a decision, and I work for him, so I can't help you. Like that kind of thing. Okay, Hajar, what does it mean if you chair a meeting? Hajar, have you ever chaired a meeting? No idea?
No idea.
If you chair the meeting, Hajar, that means you are in charge. You're the boss of the meeting. Normally, in a meeting in a company, the boss would chair the meeting, but not necessarily. If it could be somebody under the boss who's doing a presentation to another customer is going to chair the meeting, and the boss just sits in and watches and observes. So it's not doesn't necessarily the person who chairs the meeting isn't necessarily the boss. You go to a meeting, all right, you attend, you have a meeting. Okay, it just means you have a meeting, you hold a meeting. Open a meeting just means to start it. Postpone it means to delay it. Report on a meeting, most professional meetings, a record is kept. You report on the meeting. Means you keep some kind of record. Set up a meeting, get ready to have a meeting. Okay, that's that. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's make some requests around the office. Hello, Nader. How are you? Hi, Nader. Oops, and he's back again. Hi, Nader. Hello. Okay, Nader, give me a shout when you get settled and stop multiplying. All right. Match the beginnings of these office requests with the pairs of endings below. All right. Normal ways to ask for things. Can you or could you, Roberto?
Could you ring him back after 4 o'clock?
Probably not. Okay, let's do this the other way, actually, since I'm going to have to go to the other side of the page. Sorry, let's do this a little backwards. What beginning goes with the ending? Ringing back after 4 o'clock? If we arrange the meeting for next week, which one of these goes with those two?
With the two sentences,
Right.
I think for me is the first sentence is could you ring him back after 4 o'clock, and the second, do you mind if we rearrange the meeting for next week?
Okay. Do you mind if we arrange the meeting for next week? That is correct. Nice way to ask. If you're going to, do you mind ringing back after 4 o'clock? Because we have ringing. If you're going to use could you would say could you ring back after
okay,
4 o'clock? No ing.
Okay.
All right. So it's the same idea, though. Okay. All right. Max, which of these phrases would go with you put the date on all the documents, or the map is enclosed with the documents? Which phrase would make sense for that?
Can you put the date on all the documents and make sure the map is enclosed with the documents?
Okay. Both of, see, this is B. Both of the endings are going to go with 1. So either one goes with make sure. Make sure you put the date on all the documents. Make sure the map is enclosed. Yes, you could ask somebody, can you put the date on all the documents? That's absolutely true. Okay. Oh, all right. Hajar, to send those disks to Unipart, we've got a meeting this afternoon. What am I going to say with, we've got a meeting this afternoon? What will I say in the beginning?
Don't forget.
Yep. Okay, very good. You're going to remind people, don't forget, we have a meeting this afternoon. Very good. And the last one, can or could you, can or could you phone Mr. Baxter in Liverpool? Can you fax this through to the head office? Okay. Busy day at the office. Make answers to the questions by matching the beginnings and endings of sentences. What sort of day have you had? Okay. That is the question. Beginning with terrible. It's been, Nader, it's been, which one of these matches? What kind of day have you had? Terrible. It's been, Nader? Are you there? Which phrase would match terrible? It's been. They there? Oh, maybe he's not there. Okay, Roberto, what do you think?
Maybe it's being stopped ringing all day.
Here, let me do this. So we can see them all there. Now we can see them all. Okay. Terrible. It's been stopped ringing all day? No, we can't say it has been stopped ringing all day. That's
Yes, the letter E. The whole day putting addresses into the computer, I think.
It's been the whole day putting addresses into the computer. You may hear that, but it's not very good English. Okay, possible to hear that.
See.
No, there's a much more common phrase. It's been one thing after another. Okay.
Or it's been one of those days.
It's been one of those days is another common one. Yes, it's been one thing after another. It's been one horrible customer after another. Yeah, these are all very common. All right, Max, how's your day been?
Really boring. I spent the whole day putting addresses into the computer.
Right, you spend the whole day. You spend time. So phrases with spend, often you spend money, you spend time. So I spent the whole day. I spent 10 minutes trying to clip these papers together with a paper clip. Okay, Hajar, how's your day been?
Busy. I had to work right through my lunch break.
Very good. You poor thing. You had to work right through your lunch break, which means poor Hajar did not get a lunch break at all. Well, that stinks. I hate that. Okay, Roberto, how's your day been?
I haven't had a break all day.
Haven't had a break all day? Hectic. Here's a word that most second language users do not know, but we use constantly in English. Hectic. When things seem to be a little bit out of control and just way too busy. Too busy to actually keep up. So you're actually falling behind the whole day. That's hectic. And you feel a little frantic. So if you ever feel like that, somebody asks, hectic. It's too hectic. Okay, last one, Max. How was your day at the office?
Terrible. The phone hasn't stopped ringing all day.
Hasn't stopped ringing all day. All right. You're having one of those days, as you mentioned. Right. Okay. All right. And speaking of having one of those days, I've kind of had one. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
My day is over. I'm punching out of the office right now. Bye, Hajar. Bye, Max. Bye, Roberto. Take
Thank
care.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.